It's week 3 of the 2026 season, and we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Seahawks and the Cowboys under the lights on Monday night.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington.
Tonight, we wrap up week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
Brandon Gaudin here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Now here are the Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
So many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ramsey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Third and goal, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bryant. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. The Seahawks are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd and 3. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Bates. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Zimmerman. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Over a jet sweep to start the drive. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Jackson's throw taken in here by Jackson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of it. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's the fullback. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
Back to throw.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at about the 14. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Zimmerman. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 6. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because This group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards the pickup there. Jackson on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawks defense. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the 1st half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Zimmerman. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he fields it cleanly. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 45 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. Down inside the 10.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
He's got room past the 30.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and a couple, Jackson got a man and he hits him in stride. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 2nd and 10. Jackson, throw over the middle, secured by Gordon.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this one is no good. He missed it. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a
no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Graves. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bates.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Henry running right. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bush. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jackson. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
A bit of an opening there on the first down, right as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Touchdown!